Welcome back to Arsenal News TV, and today we're going to look at the £30 million transfer deal which has been agreed and confirmed by Fabrizio Romano for Aaron Ramsdale. So we're going to break this video down into 4 segments. One, we're going to talk about the deal itself. Then we're going to talk about Arsenal's transfer plan to try and sign Aaron Ramsdale and get that deal completed. And then we're going to talk about his importance and him being ready for the game versus Chelsea. And finally, we're going to talk about if this deal is a good deal for the Gunners or if it is a bad deal for the Gunners. So let's get right into it. So in terms of the deal, we know that Fabrizio Romano has confirmed it. He said that there's a total agreement reached between Arsenal and Sheffield United after the last bid, and Aaron Ramsdale will be the new Arsenal goalkeeper, and he has already agreed the personal terms with Arsenal, and it was also confirmed earlier by David Ornstein as well. And this was a deal that was confirmed by David Ornstein as well, as he claimed that it was also on the verge of agreement with Sheffield United to sign Aaron Ramsdale, £24 million plus £6 million in add-ons, only likely to apply if/when the 23-year-old is established first choice. Sheffield United initially wanted £40 million. Proposed deal is 4 years plus 1 option, and he was not even in the squad versus West Brom in the Championship. So when it comes to this deal, it's worth £30 million if you consider the add-ons, but that's only if Aaron Ramsdale makes that move as the first choice goalkeeper and hits a certain amount of targets for those add-ons. So in terms of Arsenal's Aaron Ramsdale transfer plan, I think they were very smart in their business throughout for a new goalkeeper, and I think that Aaron Ramsdale was a goalkeeper that ticked a lot of boxes for Mikel Arteta as he was searching for a goalkeeper. The first thing was the fact that he needed to be homegrown, and he categorized well in that category. And when it comes to having an English background, that is something that is more and more important moving into the Premier League as they start to make regulations about how many homegrown players you're meant to have, and that's something that also heavily lacks in their squad, and that's why Aaron Ramsdale has been chosen as the ideal candidate. But also did look at other options such as the likes of Sam Johnston from West Brom, Freddie Woodman from Newcastle United, and they did initially look at the likes of Andre Onana. And Andre Onana was seen as the right deal, the good option for £6 million, a very simple deal to complete. And with Andre Onana wanting to make that move from the likes of Ajax to the likes of Arsenal, it will seem like the right choice for Mikel Arteta, and especially it was a choice that Arsenal fans really wanted. But the fact that he was only available from November, and with Arsenal not really having a second choice goalkeeper, with the likes of Matt Ryan returning to Brighton and then joining Real Sociedad, and Alex Runnison and Arthur Nkonkwo are nowhere near the opportunity and the ability to be the second choice goalkeeper at Arsenal definitely needs to find a goalkeeper. And Aaron Ramsdale was initially held talks the deal for Aaron Ramsdale, and they did break off, and that was something that was seen as a strategy made by Edu, as he realised that Aaron Ramsdale is a huge Arsenal fan. He wanted to make that move to the Gunners, and the deal was somewhere in the region of £40 million, but also only able to offer less, and they were able to get it significantly lower. And Aaron Ramsdale is someone that Mikel Arteta is very keen to bring in as soon as possible, and the deal is something that could be announced anytime soon as this video is released. I think when it comes to Aaron Ramsdale, he is someone that will definitely feature in the game versus Chelsea as a substitute, or maybe even the starter. The main question is Mikel Arteta really going to make this man the number 1 goalkeeper, or is he going to make him the number 2 to Bernd Leno? As I think Bernd Leno was very shaky throughout the whole of last season, and he still looked shaky at the start of pre-season and after pre-season completed, and at the first game versus Brighton, his play from the back has been very awful in my opinion, even though he's a very good shot-stopping goalkeeper. But Aaron Ramsdale for £24 million plus £6 million in add-ons, only if he is the first choice goalkeeper, could be something that could reach to £30 million if Mikel Arteta makes that decision, something that Unai Emery did as soon as he was the manager, when he said that there's no more chance for Petr Cech to play, and he replaced it with Bernd Leno. That's something that Sheffield United goalkeeper Aaron Ramsdale can do to Bernd Leno and be the number 1 goalkeeper. And I think that Aaron Ramsdale has a lot of importance to this football club because he ticks that lots of boxes that Mikel Arteta wanted. And even though he's not a fan favourite currently, he is a huge Arsenal fan. And I think that his importance is something that needs to be very expressed to a large extent because he's a 23-year-old. He has 5 years contract if it's proposed, and he has opportunity to really establish himself as a number one goalkeeper. And this is the question: is Aaron Ramsdale to the Gunners a very good deal? And why did Arsenal sign Aaron Ramsdale? Ramsdale is a goalkeeper that has been in 4 different clubs, and those 4 different clubs have got relegated, and he has now made the move to the Gunners. So is also going to look relegated by the chances of how they played versus pretty much the worst team on paper in the form of Brentford in the league. They did lose to them. But when it comes to Aaron Ramsdale, you can compare that to Harry Maguire when Manchester United paid the premium £80 million for Harry Maguire, and Harry Maguire was relegated in the previous 4 teams that he was in, and then as soon as he made the move to Leicester City, as soon as he made the move to Manchester United, they didn't get relegated, and in his first full season at Manchester United, they get into that top 4 places. And that's something that also definitely need to do as well. But Aaron Ramsdale for me is a goalkeeper that ticks a lot of boxes. I think we should back him heavily because he could turn out to be an amazing signing. See, we do not compare the likes of Harry Maguire, £80 million. No one now criticising that Manchester United paid a huge fee for him. Well, if Aaron Ramsdale is English, they also are definitely going to pay a premium fee. If he was playing in a different league, maybe it's in the region of £10 to £15 million, but that £10 million on top with the tax and everything is something that also will have to deal with. But this player ticks a lot of boxes, but hopefully now impresses in an Arsenal shirt, because this will be something that heavily is reliant from the Arsenal fans and how he performs, if he turns out to be shocking or if he turns out to be a success. The statistics look like he is a very good goalkeeper, but he could also be a failure as well with Arsenal's other signings such as Alex Runnison. So hopefully we need to pray and back him throughout, as he will give 110% in every game because he's an Arsenal fan, and hopefully this £30 million deal is something that Arsenal really do benefit from, and hopefully it is the right decision. So we will have to wait and see how Arsenal will use the summer transfer window in the end. Make sure you check out the FA Cup poster using the special link I've put below in the description, and smash that like button to see if you can reach 30 likes. Also subscribe for more daily videos and share the video with your Arsenal friends and family. Click one of the latest videos on the screen and I'll see you there.